afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting, amazing Propagandacast. Me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. Off here to a 1 vs 1 on Novgorod Outskirts. I haven't really seen this map so much, so the name is still a bit, need to remind it off here. To an exciting and riveting 1 vs 1 on Novgorod Outskirts. In the north it is Orangepest, fighting for King and Country, the Commonwealth, rolling out here for the Guards Armored Division. As south it is Gutman, fighting for the Oberkommanders, Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the 111th Panzer Brigade. We got Overwatch, we got Elite Armor, and we got Ground Defense with Panzer 4 Bulletin Infantry versus Royal Artillery, Royal Engineer, and Commander Regiment with Valentine Tank, Infantry, and Grenade Bulletins there for Orangepest. Double full screen versus triple section. And as always, please subscribe, like, and share, and press that bell button so you're more likely for your own sake to get video updates, but also others are, and, you know, that helps me out a bit. So, just a small casual reminder there. Seizing the western viewpoint here with a few bold section as they get ready for the Hun attack. Whenever it happens, Sturmpioneer heading westwards. Looks like both sides, in fact, heading for the western fuel point. East side there. Oh, maybe not. Looks like some folks have got the orders to head eastwards. In fact, he's now being dispatched all of his troops eastwards. Perhaps he saw something at the very edge there indicating their Tommies in the west, leaving just the Sturmpioneers to deal with those Inselaffen, as the Germans called them, amongst other things. None of them very nice, really. Seizing the western fuel point there, moving up the eastern side here. Sandbags going down there by the eastern point here. Very good. Prepares for any sort of British assault. Section setting out there. Lee Enfield rifles clenched tightly in their hands, ready to unleash a mad minute against any Huns that might appear within their line of sight. Third fortress on the way there for Gutman. So far standard starts. Universal Carrier, and there you go. First engagement section with the Sturmpioneers. It's almost 2 minutes before the bullets started flying, but here we are. Sturmpioneers being soon the section. They're going in quickly. If the Sturms going in quickly, can't beat the section. Even down to 2 men. They have a really good DPS for the section up close, and there we go. At 3, and there you go. Orangepest sees where the winds are blowing, and he quickly gets his men out of there. Sections are arriving. I don't think the Sturmpioneers this time have a chance, and he probably should just retreat here. He might, I guess, try and bait them into close range, but he's just taking too much damage for it being worth it. Folks are then moving up here, slowly advancing. They want to keep close to each other, since they can that way, you know, beat up a single section. There you go. Engagement in the east as well. We got another squad moving up here. Now we got the Universal Carrier out for Orangepest. There's going to be a problem there for Gutman, who lacks any immediate solutions here in the early game, like he could go for another Raketenwerfer. He could hope to catch it with a anti-tank rifle grenade if he goes for ground defensive and Panzer Fusiliers. Or he could try and go for a lot of Sturmpioneers, that way hunted down, though that is a less conventional choice, but it does work if you can catch it. Fourth section away there for Orangepest, both sides committing heavily to infantry in the fight for this snow-forsaken wasteland. Universal Carrier push back with the full screen. There's a rifle sounding off, shot after shot, flanking off the Universal Carrier as armed, but some do pierce through and hit some vital bits. Here we got full for the section. The Fultons do manage to win that one there. A small win for Gutman and for Deutschland. Up here, Universal Carrier falls back as it can't really on its own push through the Fulton Grenadiers, and Gutman remains steadfast like a rock. Up here, nothing further going there for Orangepest, but he's got a lot of infantry out there. Definitely, both infantry squads are going to happen, but it's going to be quite impactful once it does. Back in Gutman's base, nothing further happening. Might want to consider taking up here for a truck soon. Though he's got a lot of infantry in the field as well there, so we will be seeing some heavy infantry engagements. Then we got Overwatch for Gutman. Jaegers, howitzers for the fatherland, Goliaths and other fun things, plus the sector assault ability. A lot of potential there for Gutman. A lot of potential problems for Orangepest. And we got a Panzerschreck. He actually went for a Panzerschreck on his Sturmpioneers. You don't see that a lot, but here we are. Gutman, clearly a man who believes in other things than the meta, and there you go, charge rate of the section, pushing away there. Sturmgewehr is proving to be a resounding success versus the infantry sections, who Lee Enfields sadly can't quite keep up with that rate of fire. He's going for double Sturmpioneers. Wow, that is a heavy tier 1, but also one with double Sturmpioneers is practically unheard of. He is going to think need a battle group headquarters to support that many wounded troops, otherwise he's going to think we bled out. But double Sturmpioneers. Good golly. Fultons the section. Universal Carrier equipped with the Vickers K machine gun, giving the Fultons there a bit of a hard time. I don't know if they actually mounted the Vickers K. I know that they now mounted regular Vickers K machine guns, the water-cooled ones, and they might also mounted 50 calibers in some, but I'm not entirely sure they mounted the Vickers K. But I wouldn't rule it out either. Sturmpioneers moving up, they're aggressive placed by Gutman using the Sturmpioneers to lead the way there with the Panzerschreck, and of course the Panzerschreck also makes it harder for Orangepest to use his Universal Carrier too freely, since you know good rocket through that one, and it's not even going to be worth as a toaster. Back here, second Sturmpioneer squad then looks like he moved a bit too fast. So briefly consider more Panzerschrecks, but actually going for medical supplies there. So he's actually going to go for a mechanized regiment here. That'd be a highly interesting strategy then. Double Sturmpioneers and a lot of infantry rule, and then into mechanized regiment. Sturmpioneers has been caught though by a firing squad there, similar to Orangepest. He's had enough of those damn hands with that damn Panzerschrecks and assault rifles, and there you go, almost takes out the entire unit. Universal Carrier there doing some self repairs. We got platoon command post up there for Orangepest. We got sappers out as well. No bolters yet. He may want to consider Vickers. Well, the infantry that Gutman is flooding around the battlefield. And Vickers would go a long way in keeping their heads a bit further down in the snow. Just reinforcing. Truck setting out for Gutman and for the 111th Panzer Brigade. Sapper setting out there. Sten guns clenched tightly in the hands. Universal Carrier moving up. Probably for some extra repairs. Some finishing touches. Big push there into the west and to the east here. He needs to grab as much territory as he can to ensure he doesn't fall too far behind on resources. And of course, deny resources to Gutman at the same time. Gutman, of course, swinging in hard here versus Orangepest. And we do get a Belgov headquarters, though the way he's positioning it is a bit curious. He's not positioning right to his headquarters, but he's placing a bit further in there. Bit of a rare sight nowadays. I mean, it can still happen, but like nowadays, most Belgov headquarters are built right next to the headquarters than just, you know, reinforcing the heel there. So that's an interesting set there by Gutman here versus Orangepest. I mean, Gutman is clearly playing by some other standards than the average Oberkommandowist player. And again, double Panzerschreck Sturmpioneers, you just don't see that. I mean, it's still Panzerschrecks. I mean, that technically, you know, a Panzergrenadier squad with Panzerschrecks, except you split it on 2 units. Will be interesting to see how that works out. The Americans coming about, of course, need to be careful. There's a lot of Panzerschrecks prowling about for it, and that could easily end that Universal Carrier and turn into a Universal, well, toast rack. Just moving away there, scouting about there, looking for Huns without Panzerschrecks. So far, not locating them. They may soon locate the ones with the Panzerschrecks. I mean, Gutman, he can hear where it's going and he's sending in there. We got the AC Mach 3 on the way there, which will fall a bit short. There's all the... Oh, what? We actually got For the Fatherland. Someone is actually using For the Fatherland. What timeline is this? Did the Germans actually win the war all of a sudden? Someone is actually using For the Fatherland in the way it's intended and actually won an engagement with it. Good God, someone called the time police. Anyway, section on the run, AC Mark 3 on the way for Orangepest, though it will encounter some minor obstacles while these Panzerschrecks also got mines up here. Gutman so far is living up to his name, Gutman. I doubt he's John Gutman. Got the AC Mark 3 out here for Orangepest. We got another truck out there's probably going to be punted quarters there for them. Seizing the northern point here. AC rolling out, of course, keen to avoid any Panzerschrecks, since that would be a very bad proposition for its continuous existence. Though it will take out the Belgov headquarters, and that really is like the big question in Gutman's strategy. Like, what is that supposed to do? I mean, the other stuff there, while certainly off the kilt as well, certainly serves more of a purpose, but his Belgov headquarters just sort of feels like he's more just doing it to be weird. Because on the way, the Orangepest has realised the German infantry threat is a bit more severe than he initially anticipated. And there you go, Panzerschrecks moving up. Note the way he's moving, he's going to try and get up there into an expected retreat path off the AC. Of course, as soon as he sees the infantry, knows he has to get the devil out of there. Sturmpioneers, though, I think, ignoring the infantry a bit too much, but a mistake there by Gutman. Could open up there for Orangepest sort of push back, but still, aggressive movements in the west. Fulks trying to defend the fuel point against those damnable Tommies, but it's not quite working out at all. In fact, they're taking too much damage in the process. And casualties could quickly get a bit nasty. Sturmpioneers going to hold up here in the centre, but the church with a Panzerschreck is not a great fortification against British infantry. We've got the Schwer Panzer causing up by the eastern fuel point here. Bold aggressive set over there by Gutman. Need to retreat the Sturmpioneer, I think soon. I mean, he can probably buy a few more seconds with this, but it's going to be pretty risky. And here the Fulks is in fact about to get wiped out. That's definitely a bad call there by Gutman. That is a awkward call there. Easy free killer for Orangepest, which is not really one you'd be doing. So there you go. Infantry up for the count. Spare Punticle's almost done. Pushing straight for the fuel point. He's going to have to defend this area because right now it's actually defenseless against an AC Mark III until he gets like the flak gun up and going there with a Panther authorization. So he needs to defend this area pretty hard. Like he needs to get his forces up to sort of screen this part of the map. Otherwise he's going to easily lose the Spare Punted quarters. Apparently this Panther authorization is pretty fast about it, so maybe not too much of a threat here. Troops setting out, medics on the way there. Section caught here by the Schwerer Panther Cotier and forced away. Still, all of a sudden Gutman is losing a lot of the map here, a lot of resources. In the west, Volks of Sturmpioneers moving in here, pushing back the Tommies, then going for the western fuel point. Reclaiming it, fixing up the battle group headquarters as well. And there you go, Brandhand Granati enveloping the British in a warm, but not very comforting fire as they catch on fire. But it is warm. AC section investigating engaging the folks here by the carve point. Need to somehow hold up for long enough, but the cover's crumbling, and so the Germans as they get raked by machine gun fire from the two vehicles. 6-pounder gun out as well here for Orangepest is bringing up a lot of support weapons now to contend with Gutman. And so Germans. Schwer Punted quarters good to go on. Oh. Fuel point recaptured. He's probably going to push for a fast Panzer IV here. I mean, he's clearly intending something with those Panzer IVs when he has 5% extra armor protection on them. You're not going to go for Panthers with that, that's for sure. Biggest push back the Sturmpioneer here. University armor casting to sort of harass the retreat path there. Worth noting here that Gutman has yet to go for single support weapon. He's relied solely on infantry. No Blackhead Rifles and no machine guns. We got a fort retreat point as well up here for Gutman. Very AC now nowadays because of the decreased reinforcement speed times you get when you have it active. Like it takes a lot longer to reinforce units when you have a fort retreat point open. That's pretty much how they stop most people using that ability entirely. So as you might notice there, it's happening at a slower pace. And they're going to take it in for the battle group headquarters, but it seems like Gutman, as already in many ways clearly unorthodox, is not really the type to care about that a lot. So about it's just a few seconds. It doesn't matter. Need to launch a counterattack here to sort of push off Orangepest here and start flanking the battle group headquarters. Although that's not going to matter much, though, obviously, for Gutman. He is getting close to the Panzer IV, Model J. As for Orangepest, the fuel situation has been pretty tricky due to Gutman's very good harassment. And it's going to be a challenge here for Orangepest to get out any armor before Gutman hits him with a Panzer IV Model J. And there you go. Pancher's going for it. Grenade golf also as well here. Section wiped out. Wow. Wait. Where did that come from? Oh, the Orbital died. And apparently sort of managed it from an angle I didn't see to hit him with a bung grenade. Nice throw there. Bit of a blow there to Orangepest and the British Army. Guards armoured found himself in the defence of the Sturmpioneers. Pushed through here like a sharp blade. Cutting right through the thin sheets of the British centre. Like a slasher. And Orangepest is just trying to run away. Another section on the way here for Orangepest. To replace the one lost, the one cut down by the Hun. Some good offensive plays there by Gutman, some good pushes. Orbital there being enforced, healed up as well. He's claimed the centre, but he hasn't controlled the rest of the map there. Orangepest is really going to somehow need to get out of tank fast. And I don't mean the Valentine. I don't think the Valentine here is going to be very good for long against the Panther Model. Yeah, there you go. Mine goes off. He got too close to his own damn mine. That's a bit awkward there for Gutman. Apparently he forgot about it. That's less of a good man. Vickers with the foot in the west, hosting them down with heavy fire from the Vickers machine gun to prevent them from grabbing the point. Looks like not much else happening here at the moment except just a bit of shooting. Got a big push here for Orangepest. 4 sections moving ahead with both by noting they've been bolstered, so larger numbers, more firepower. Vickers about to get flanked here, Fulton with the incendiary grenade. Likely not going to get a wipe here, but it's going to be a bit of a nuisance there for Orangepest. Big push. He's going to go straight for the battle group headquarters, try and call in Tilion and just destroy it. I mean, that could be an option, though. He's going to really need to upgrade the company command post to make that work. He's going for the carve point, though. He's going to dig in. I mean, that's definitely one way of doing it. Like, you know, just force them to attack you where you want to, and by going for the carve points, he's doing exactly that. Asian investigator there managed to suppress the Sturmpioneer. Very good move there by Good Pest. No, Orangepest. I don't think there's much of a Good Pest. Orbs on their forced retreat right through the entire horde here. Taking a lot of damage in the process. Even with the retreat, you know, modifiers there, they're still taking a ton of damage. In fact, he's trying to make it easier to kill them by blocking the movement there. Pretty cheeky move there by Orangepest, almost paid off. And he actually pursued, he could actually, you know, kill them here. But he didn't, he was actually more concerned with defending the carve point. We got an attempting a concert grenade, but Orangepest dodged that one. That or Goodman threw it poorly. Although we got the Panther on the way there for Goodman. Panzerkampf 4 Ausführung Jod. Soon to join in. That's going to give Orangepest a bit of a harder time. There we go. Panther 4 moving in. Got Artillery called in around the Belgrade headquarters. Unit lost here. Another Volksescort perishes in service of das Vaterland. Full rout here almost for Orangepest as the Oberst charging in the light machine guns, laying down a vicious volley that leaves Englishmen dead in the snow. Belgrade headquarters being hammered with everything here. Orangepest can master it for the time being. Section pushed away there. Panther 4 Mollier charging through the snow. Forcing retreat here for Orangepest as he's got nothing to stop with the anti-tank gun, was far removed and unable to stop this armoured menace. Pushing it pretty aggressively here. Very risky to be honest for Goodman. I mean, he doesn't know if there's mines, and of course with the AC immobilized up from the anti-tank gun, that could be very bad news for the Panther 4. Doesn't look like he's trying it though, but he could have done it. What is he going to do it now? Nah, he can't do it now. The main gun is out. It's pretty difficult to immobilize a tank without a gun. I mean, it's pretty difficult to do it in the first place, but it becomes a lot harder when you can't actually damage the tank. There you go. Back here, troops in reinforcing. Tech up finally down there for Orangepest as well. Panther 4 rolling back. And there you go. University going straight for the Oberst there, quickly getting a kill on Heinz, forcing the rest of the elite, very elite Oberst to have to retreat. Back here, fixing out the Belgrade headquarters, the Kampfgruppe Hauptquartier. Panzerkampfwagen 4 Ausführung Jod in dying repairs as well. Bit of movement here in the east. We got 330 versus 345. He actually needs to retreat those. I mean, basically takes one mine of the British sneezing in the general direction. They're going to die. Well, he's going to die, obviously. The rest of the unit's kind of dead, but it's going to be, you know, completely beyond recovery. The experience lost. More Oberstland there for Goodman. I mean, he's definitely not playing a average Oberkommandus game here. I mean, so many Obersoldaten, Sturmpioneers with Panzerschrecks. And again, actual good use of for the Fatherland. I don't actually think I've seen that before in all of the years this ability existed. Or the time it has, anyways. Don't think it's actually lasted that many years. Oberson pushed away here by the section. Going in for the cup. And there you go, Till as well to make it harder for him to push to the cup on there. Nice play there by Orangepest. Really punishing here, Goodman. 2 thumbs up there. Plus he's digging in further, and also with this, he's actually not a path here for him to go for the Schwerpunkt course with the anti-tank, which would really leave Goodman in a very bad spot. So good reading situation by Orangepest, seeing through Goodman's defences and striking hard at every weak point in it. 2 thumbs up there, Orangepest. He's got to get back lightning into the church to force out the Vickers, but it's not quite enough here to forcefully dissuade Orangepest from sitting in that carve point. He's going to have to launch a deep flank, I think, through here. I mean, the west flank is wide open, so a good flank there from Goodman. Could turn this around against Orangepest and maybe turn this overall in his favour again. Otherwise, he's going to risk falling really behind his opponent. Got the anti-tank gun, though. That's a start. That's a very good start. We got the Panther out on the flank as well. Very good. Anti-tank recruit. Great clear on the Panther fought by the 6-pounder gun. Down to half health already. Bit of skirmishing between Obersoldaten and the sections. Not making much progress in there. Goes sending his opponent's cuff on now there. Basically returning the favour there to Orangepest. Good counter maneuver there by Goodman, but still he has managed to land himself in a tight spot, and Orangepest is just not letting go. Church destroyed here. Orangepest engaging in a bit of vandalism. And we got Incendiary called in to further make it harder for Goodman to operate on the eastern flank. Oh no, he's going to push in the Panther to fun lose it. Scheiße. We got Comet Blitz. Obersoldaten squad wiped out as the house collapses under the sheer weight of the incendiary artillery. Sturmpioneer Platoons going in there. Panther 4 managed to survive it. Almost got the AC Mark III here, but the Panther 4 needs to be hauled back for repairs. Goodman right now is in a very awkward position. He's lost all his Fulton Grenadiers. He's lost an Obersan squad. And he's cut off from most of his resources. He has successfully cut off his opponent a bit as well, but he is still, I would say, in an awkward position. The other guy there, Royal Engineers from Orangepest. Curious choice here. We'll have to see how that pans out for him. But he did get the AC Mark III, so I mean that's going to help a bit. We got another Obersan squad out here for Goodman. Panther 4 receiving repairs. Half fate of HC2, though heavily damaged. Can soon go for another one here versus Orangepest. Can soon go for another one. Charging ahead here into the Sturmpioneer, waiting with Rakets and Panzerbuchse. Shot fired, great hit there, almost got it. We got some suppressive fire, but there's the Union light cover. May not quite pan out as well there. We got more Obersan. Wow, I really haven't seen a player so dedicated to Obersan in ages. And with a good push here from Southside, I was able to almost take out the Vickers machine gun. Section moving in there against the Obersoldaten. These hardened, veteran, elite troops. Need to put a bomb grenade here, I think, to slow things down. Geballte Jürgen, die Geballte. There you go, section wiped out. A staggering blow there to Orangepest as he watches his own men get shredded, torn to pieces. There you go, Panzer 4, good to go once more. Obersan continue to move on the flanks here. Few upon recapture as well. We got more Obersan advancing here. He's a bit short munitions to actually upgrade with light machine guns, but then they're still quite above most infantry. Making a push for the centre here. Got 2 anti-tankers out there for Orangepest, and one wonders what he's planning here versus Goodman's Panzerwaffe. An overall force composition. Obersan must leave Nesca, ace level by with 21 kills. And there you go, Panzer 4 going for it. Quick blitz as he manages to get his struck round from the Panzer 4s, or the anti-tankers there, and he does save it. Right into mine though. Wir safe, Jürgen, wir safe. Is the engine gone, and so is the transmission. Ah, scheiße. Get out and push, Helmut. Why is it always me? Because you're the one with the biggest teeth and the ugliest claws. You need to get the Obersoldaten out of there, though. He's going to need more Panther 4 soon, and Orangepest, I think, would really do well to push out some tanks soon. I mean, maybe get out some Comets. I think that would be quite helpful here. We do get Hammer Tactics, so Comet seems very likely here from Orangepest. We got more Sturmpioneers for Goodman. We got triple Obersoldaten and soon triple Sturmpioneers. A force composition which you don't really see a lot, and I don't think we've really seen a lot of in the history of Company Heroes too. Section straight to the Sturmpioneer here. Half fate to veteran 3 on those chaps, and Kaiser Grenade here I think would do quite well for their increased chances of survival. Panzer 4 though definitely needs some of those repairs. It is also slowing down any armies. He's actually planning a King Tiger here. That'd be a... well, I mean, I'd love to say surprise, but from Goodman, I mean, what constitutes a surprise anymore? Him playing conventionally. Anyways, we got another truck. He might actually be planning for the King Tiger now, but I'd say he's kind of earned it. He's kind of earned it. Like, he's not just, you know, going for the same old bothers of just spam a lot of full skirmishes and take it from there. He's, you know, actually also using maneuver and such, so... If he goes for the King Tiger, he's one of the few players who's actually earned going for a King Tiger. Mentioning 3 Obersoldaten there, slowly approaching 84, but they're also being quickly assailed and harassed here by Orangepest. Got 217 versus 324, a lot of band forth in between these two players, and there you go. All 3 Sturmpioneer squads are equipped with Panzerschrecks. I'm not entirely sure how to respond to that, but it's something else. Got the mechanized rating going up anytime soon, and we got the Churchill Avery. Orangepest here clearly thinks he's got this under control. But the question is, how much under control do you have a man who goes for triple Sturmpioneers with Panzerschrecks and triple Obersoldaten, who actually uses for the fatherland? That's a very good question. I don't think I have the answer to that. You got these inside here with the sappers. Churchill Avery rolling forwards to the front line slowly, and there you go. Section caught here with the Panzer 4. Sturmpioneers moving up, properly supporting that Panzer 4. Obersan doing it as well, harassing them with heavy machine gun fire there. 27 kills. Mechanized readying up there for Goodman. Probably soon is. And then I guess he's going to try and stall for the King Tiger, which isn't going to be too far off. I mean, he's almost got the fuel. Oh, the Orbison! They're right in front of the aviary! He's clearing out arcs of fire there, but blowing up trees and whatnot, leaving many squirrels homeless. Pounds 4, they're moving about. And there you go, quick blitz, just moving about the entire thing and just quickly swooping away there. Nice maneuvering there by Gutman. 2 thumbs up. I mean, I guess it didn't do too much, but I guess it's confusing Orangepest as to what's going on. And also keeping a bit more on the defensive. As Gutman swerves around like a madman. Great hits in the Panzer IV. Pushing it down to half health is going to force Gutman to pull it back once more. Churchill Avery getting ready for Orangepest to move forward once more and try and blast fascists and, well, Huns into pieces.
We're losing a capture point.
Sturmpioneer's about to get wiped up. They don't get out of there. Ooh, close one there, but nicely saved here. In the centre we got Gutman moving up the clean up on the anti-tank guns. More machine guns could be there for Orangepest. There you go, Avery shooting at something, but not hitting it. I do wonder why he went for it. Maybe he just went for it because he likes it, but so far then that enthusiasm for the Avery has not yet to really translate into any dead Germans. They're probably just gone for a Cromwell or, I don't know, a Comet. I mean, it's a bit strange he went for hammer tactics and then straight into the Avery. That just seems a bit curious. Comet would definitely be doing him a lot more good here than Avery. Meanwhile, there we got Gutman's Panzer IV half-aid to eventually flee. You might also want to push down the east side maybe a bit harder. Again, try and sort of park on that car front. And we'll have to see here, back here troops reinforcing. Noting that while he also has grenade bullets, he's not actually using any. Two Sturmpioneer squads are close to eventually flee. Panzer IV there, who's setting up towards the east. Trenches being dug in here by Orangepest. He's feeling the pressure here from Gutman. He's feeling the heat. Baker section setting out there for Orangepest towards the west. Ooh. Trying to grab the point here, but under fire from double orbital done. That is just a death sentence for this section. Plus the Panther rolling up the flank. Almost ace level orbital on there. 34 kills. Need to get the section out there. What are you doing, Orange? Scheisse. They're dead. Kaput. You might get the Panther IV. A bit of mistake here, Gutman. Oh, except the shot bounces. He got lucky. Meanwhile, though, the Orbison with no machine gun to stop them, she's charging ahead there, dancing through the battlefield with machine guns. The Vickers K sets up down the Vic University and begins to press them with heavy fire, buying Orangepest some more time to stop this German elite Obersoldaten assault. More sappers on the way there for Orangepest, but I think he needs to fight more for the fuel rather than the victory points at the moment, to the centre one. And he needs to, you know, get some tanks out. And there you go, King Tiger out for Gutman, the Königstiger. Ready to give Orangepest a really hard time. Salute called in here. 25 pounder gun sounds off. Also moving ahead, got the Churchill Avery moving in to counter that move. At least blow it apart. Quick retreat here. He so far managed 3 kills for the Avery, which isn't bad. King Tiger moving in very aggressive on the west side. And there you go, almost blows apart the entire section with a single 88mm high explosive shell, leaving the survivors traumatized. Panther IV good to go. Ropes on there, moving straight through the artillery and are suffering heavy casualties. 6 pounder gun on the way there to help deal with the Königstiger. I would say with all these orbs done, and now that Vickers machine gun in the right place, I think could also take Orangepest quite a bit away here. Looking forward to that to King Tiger. Ready to challenge the Tommies. Penfold setting up, he might try and go for a pincer maneuver here. I mean, the flanks are quite open, so he might be able to do something there. Goes straight to the Avery here, right from the anti-tank guns. Direct hit there, and stun. Pretty bad move here for Gutman, pretty bad move. Anti-tank is doing a lot of damage there. Almost got the King Tiger already. Oh no, it's turning on the spot. Oh, scheiße. Shot went through there. One volley more there and he might go down, but can he see it? Can he hit it at least? Oh, it gets away. Close one there though. Meanwhile up north here, Panther attack. That might be why he's not attack around there, because the Panther is causing disruption here. He can't ignore that either. Gaining veteran 3, pushing the AVE down to less than half health. Orbs coming up here, clearing up one of Orangepest's anti-tank guns. Some absolutely beautiful maneuvering there by Gutman. Handling a lot of things on different points in, causing Orangepest quite a bit of grief here. Sturmpioneers in the centre here, close to 53, AVE moving out, ready to blow them apart. Great hit here from a Panzer Shake on the Sturmpioneer. And now the Panther Force diving straight into the base here, past all the anti-tank guns, going for the section inside of Orangepest's own base. Gutman's aggression knows no bounds. Almost getting a section wipe there, but almost losing the Panther Force. Well, but still, it looks like he is getting away with it. Good God. The balls on him. King Tiger doing repairs. Orangepest can soon consider calling in some armor. Firefly would be a good idea, otherwise the Comet. I think a Cromwell here wouldn't do Orangepest a lot of good at this point. Section something about here, but then counting all of the Orbison. There you go, ace Orbison squad there. 39 kills, 7 kills, 4 kills. Sappers being absolutely demolished. Got the Vegas opening up here, suppressing the elite Orbison as they try to move towards the road and the victory point. Too much press fire from the Vetchi 2 machine gun. Nice defense here by Orangepest. Aviary almost good to go again. Panther 4 holding back here, close to Vetchi 4 on that one. Pushing forwards again here for some more artillery, I think, around here, Gutman's battle group headquarters. Though the section pays a high price to call in that artillery. A very high price. Aviary moving up here as well. Ooh, he's going to force them to retreat, meaning they can't get wiped with the artillery. Oh my God! One section squad down, the other two have seen much better days. That was a great setup there by Orangepest. Really punishing Gutman there for being his orbs about too close. Though at least he didn't lose the aces. But he lost, nonetheless, a lot of Orbsoldaten. I mean, there's 3 left out of 12. That's 9 Orbsoldaten dead. King Tiger caught. He can soon go for the Firefly. Another shot there. Good hit there. Vetchny 2 gained on the Aviary. Koenigsegger there. Close to Vetchny 1. 6-pounder guns going on the hunt here. He could try and get close with the sappers of damaged engine, which would make it much harder here for Gutman to get his King Tiger out of the way. But looks like he's not courageous enough to do this. He's moving in with the anti-tankers again. Triple anti-tankers as the King Tiger. Looks like there's been an issue with pad thing where he's just thinking, there's no way my opponent's going to move in all of his anti-tank guns to destroy my King Tiger. There's no way he hates it that much. Clearly, he underestimated Orangepest and his utter hatred for the King Tiger. But there you go, did manage to kill one of the anti-tank and crews. Almost got it though. He is active pumping spear. And there you go, Panther 4 though swoops in like a madman. Going straight for the flanks of the anti-tank guns, destroying one of them. But there you go, direct hit from the Aviary. Sturmpioneers though take advantage of the chaos and sweep through from the rear and clear out the anti-tank guns. The Panther 4 though goes down. A true hero of the fatherland. But goodness gracious, Gutman is an aggressive tactician. And he's leaving Orangepest a bit, I think, unsure what to make of all of this. Because now he's destroying all of the Panthers anti-tank guns there before retreating. Some brutal blows here between Orangepest and Gutman. Going for the Firefly there. Aviary should be good to fire again. King Tiger being pulled back for heavy repairs. Graham the Eastern victory point. In fact, he's been forcing off as most of his opponents' troops there, so Orangepest might have a chance to actually regain the field and maybe sort of build up something more here versus Gutman. But Gutman, of course, is a stubborn fighter himself, and he's not just going to be, halted either. Firefly there, halfway done for Orangepest and the Guards Armoured. Using the Eastern point here with the Sappers. Koenigsegger seeing repairs from all 3 Sturmpioneer squads. Harder to work there, fixing it up. University charging it there, backed up by Section and Sappers. And Gutman moving in his ace Orbsoldaten to prevent this. We got 40 kills on them. 40. But then they retreat. Because they can't really do anything against the University carry ace there. Firefly ready here, also known as the Sherman of EC or IC, depending on the model of Sherman used to form it up. Commonly Sherman Fireflies were used in Sherman platoons, where there'd be like 3 Shermans and then 1 Firefly, though they could also form up more specialized platoons just fully formed up of Fireflies.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Eastern Victory Point being seized here. Another Panzer IV for Goodman. King Tiger once more mobilized, ready for war. Its crew ready to avenge its fallen comrades in the Panzer IV. And this area is just a graveyard by now. Firefly sending out. Might want to add Chula rockets there to increase the chance of actually doing something against that King Tiger. Sabres under fire, there go, direct hit, obliterating almost the entire Sabres section. They're also moving in as well. They're keeping the aces close here to the King Tiger's a good move. And I don't think those Sabres are going to make it back home for tea. There we go. Utterly annihilated. There we go. Firefly flanking the Königstiger. Great hit of the 17-pounder gun, piercing the side armor of the Königstiger with ease. Bit short munitions there, though, for a Tulip rocket strike. Going eastwards with the AVRE. Need to be careful, of course, not just the King Tiger, but those Panzer Sturmpioneers could be a bit of an issue there for the Firefly. Oh, could get the opposite wiped here with the AVRE if he's paying attention, but of course, might be paying too much attention here. Firefly almost knocked out already. Orbison annihilated. Small win there for Orangepest. He's certainly the 7th fighter. And there you go. Universal Carrier forgot about the King Tiger on the flank and got annihilated. Finally, Goodman was able to put that one out of its misery. But he's now lost most of his Orbiton. He's down just the ace ones, and otherwise the triple Sturmpioneers. It's actually rare for the Sturmpioneers to live longer than most of the other infantry. That's actually what's happening in this match. The Sturmpioneers are the ones with the best rate of survival. Avery going over the Panther form is good to fire, also close to the ace level. Going for it. Ooh, close one there. Goodman bringing up more Panther 4s versus Orangepest. And those Inselaffen. Panther 4 pushing away there. Orangepest in the west flank successfully. Getting to work here, fixing up the Firefly, which has seen quite a bit of damage. So it's also veteran to 1. Got another 6-pounder on the way there to provide more firepower versus Goodman's Panzerwaffe Vickers under fire from the Panzerkampfwagen 4. He's finally brought in more Vickers machine guns a bit late though. Got the Avery here, going to try and land a hit on the Panzer 4. King Tiger meanwhile making a push over the centre. Panzer 4 down to, well, 3/4 health. 1 2/3. Panzer volley there against the Firefly. 1 connects, the rest misses. 6-pounder gun moving up. Another Panther 4 was done here for Goodman. Trench about to be destroyed here by the Königstiger, which is very close to Veterancy too.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Aviary moving ahead. Almost ready to fire. And we got the sector assault called in. Gutman's getting ready here for possibly a finishing blow versus Orangepest. Damn the consequences going in. Für Deutschland. Deutschland. Über alles. And there you go. Direct hit from the anti-tank gun. He continues ahead though. Opens up, they're landing a good hit. Eventually turn the King Tiger. Firefly shoots from behind the house here. King Tiger down to half health, and Gutman realizes his enthusiasm might have a bit overrated here. Moves in now with a Panther 4 though. No infantry support here for the King Tiger, though they're all hanging a bit further back there. Not entirely sure what the new sector assault with just the King Tiger. Panther 4 taking a great hit here for the Firefly. And there you go, 6-pounder gun down. King Tiger moving ahead here. Almost got the anti-tank gun. Firefly doing more damage to the Panther 4. But Orangepest is now back in his base. He's got a sliver of the eastern side of the map here, but the rest has very much fallen to the Germans.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Anti-tank and destroyed. And now we got the Sturmpioneers advancing through the centre, sweeping through Orangepest centre like a scythe through wheat. 2 veteran 3 Sturmpioneer squads definitely does not bode well there for Orangepest. Panther to the rescue there, charging in here. Can he catch it with the AVRE? Probably not. Ooh, great hit from the Firefly. If he pops in and tank with the Sappers, he might be able to leave it in a tight spot, but he's a bit too slow there. And the Panther 4 will escape here, the wrath of Orangepest's Firefly. We got 152 versus 120. I mean, Orangepest be able to keep it pretty close between him and Gutman in terms of victory points, but
We're losing a capture point.
he's starting to hit some issues in the late game, if you will. He's starting to hit some issues. Looks like he's hoping to catch something there. He's just firing out of frustration. King Tiger interesting repairs. Panther 4 also need repairs. All of his tanks effectively need repairs, though of course it helps he has triple Sturmpioneers plus repair pioneers, meaning he can quickly fix his armor. Koenigs, oh not Koenigsegg, with aviary setting out there. It wishes it was a King Tiger at this point, I think. 47 kills in those orbs, and they might just get wiped out here, but no, he can hear it, he's sprinting about, he's trying to sort of ensure he doesn't present a sitting target for them. Oof. Ace there, but almost got the Orbison as well there. Very close here for Gutman. His Panther 4 charging in there. Rushing for the victory points. We got 152 and 93. Panther 4 flanking up behind him. We got Sappers nearby, but without the Firefly technique for our damage, there you go. It's not going to matter much. Now the Aviary is going to block the move near the Panther 4 to get off an anti-tank grenade, but no, the Panther 4 gets out of anti-tank grenade range. Takes another hit here from the Firefly. The Firefly's about to hit the ace level there, slowly at least. And Gutman is bringing up another Panzer 4. That's a lot of Panzer 4s. Aviary ready to fire again. Firefly begin to back up as well. This has been a brutal engagement here between two skilled players. Section here versus the King Tiger. That's not going to think they went for the King section as the King Tiger needs to just suppress them for starters. Of course, this gun is also frightfully effective against them. There you go, Firefly versus Panzer 4. Could use Tula rockets here, but he's probably going to try and turn that for the King Tiger. He can soon go for another Firefly, which might work against the King Tiger, though the question if he can get last that long with the victory point as they are. Aviary Firefly going for the Koenigsegg. Might be here the Gutman pushed too far. He does seem to play very confidently, which is better than playing it very passively, but there's also to be too confident. And there you go. Air support called in here. Another sector assault to prevent him from doing anything much with it. And there you go. King Tiger down to half health. Stukas though going straight for the Firefly. 30 cannon rounds going off on it. With that, he cannot pursue the King Tiger. Nice save there for Gutman. Nice save. And just as the Firefly hits the ace, so now the King Tiger though is going for the kill on that Aviary to avenge all the soldiers blown to bits and all the tanks damaged by it. Panzer 4's moving ahead here, streaming right through the centre. One hits a mine, another though doesn't care. Tula rockets flying, but they all miss, and the Panther 4 shot bounces though. It bounces. Good hit there, and with that the Firefly that goes down. The second shot did not bounce. King Tiger, I think he's moving there. Go with that. Orangepest is out. The fight has been lost. The victory here for the 111th Panther Brigade versus Orangepest and the Guards Armoured. A fight there with a lot of interesting things going on there. I mean, overall, Gutman, really interesting use of Overwatch, which you rarely get to see. He made good use of the Sturmpioneers and Orbisoldat. Just a lot of things you don't really see from the Oberkommando. So just on that level, the match is interesting. But it's not just he used it. He actually used it kind of well. So I think it's sort of an interesting benchmark there for what can also be done with the Oberkommando S. So I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, but don't tell your enemies. This is Imperial Lynching. Cheers. Thank you for watching. You're all a wonderful audience. Hope to see you all tomorrow again for another exciting episode. Bye.